This person found a kitten, a blind kitten at that, trapped in a whole bundle of wires. And this kitten was not in a great condition at all. This person knew how they had to step in. And thank goodness they did, because they just changed the life of this kitten. More than changed this kitten's life, made this kitten's life. Who knows what would have happened had this person not come along. But they did, and this kitten is free from an awful tangled mess. It is now getting some pretty fantastic treatment. Is there some sort of humanitarian award we can give out for this effort? This next one's wild, and you wouldn't believe it if someone just explained it to you. So, this baby elephant is stuck in a ditch. And it's stuck in there pretty good. There's no easy way for an elephant to get out of that predicament, let alone a baby elephant. Luckily, some people were able to help rescue this little elephant. It takes a little while, a good deal of digging, but after a while, they've done enough, and the baby elephant is able to get out of that ditch. And as the baby feels that freedom once again, his family comes running up to join him. They're so thankful that their baby's free, and they actually recognize that these people helped save their kid. And the mother elephant gives a wave? A salute. I don't know, something to show her appreciation. This guy, Dave, had just stopped to film these cows. But as he did so, he started to realize that this one cow seemed upset. Unlike the others, this cow seemed agitated, distraught, digging her hoof into the ground, kicking up dirt. And then Dave realized as she looked to him that she was trying to ask him for help. And then he found out that her calf had slid underneath this electric fence. The little baby cow had been delivered over here, but then slid out of the reach of its mom. It was lying in the hot sun and needed help. So Dave stepped in. He used a stick to hold that electric fence up so that he could help get that calf back to its mom. And though he got a few shocks in the process, it was worth it, because he returned the baby to her mama. Now this guy's a hero. This chimp had gotten away from somewhere and now was running across telephone wires and jumping onto telephone poles and doing the whole 9 yards up there. Lucky for this chimp, there were a lot of people following him, ready to help him down. Rescue crews ended up following him, ready to catch him if need be. The chimp, not realizing the nature of the wires he was climbing on, did get shocked a few times. He eventually fell from the wires, but as mentioned, people were waiting to catch him, rescue him, and restore him back to full health. This chimp had a full team of guardian angels.
Oh my god, you're so cute, Sushi.
This is the story of Sushi. Although his name wasn't Sushi at the beginning of his journey, this little sea otter pup was found, orphaned in the ocean, as occasionally happens from several different reasons, whether it be a storm or something else. Just a little pup. He wouldn't be able to fend for himself. So, the humans came to the rescue. They rescued him, named him, that's where Sushi came in, and cared for him. Now this little sea otter couldn't possibly be released into the wild, so he was given a new home, the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Nice dig, Sushi. This place is classy. And now he gets to swim around, have a choice at dinner, and generally just float around looking cute all day. Every sea otter's dream. Oh, get ready for this one. It's gonna tug at the heartstrings. This little puppy was found in really bad shape. He had mange. He had a severe injury to his leg. As you can see, as people came to help him, he just wanted to hide from the world. He was eventually coaxed out with some food, likely being really hungry. And then this team got to work. They treated him for his pain, helped with his injuries, everything he needed. A lot of work needed to be done to restore this pup back to full strength, but they put in the time, and it all paid off, because weeks later, the puppy was named Jumper, and you can absolutely see why. Look at this transformation, both physically and emotionally. Jumper's so happy and excited, and it's all thanks to this team, Animal Aid. What they did for Jumper is truly incredible. That's a team of real-life superheroes. Can they please get some recognition? And can we please continue to marvel at how happy Jumper is? This kitten was investigating a car and managed to get itself stuck into this spring, and it was unable to get out on its own. Lucky for the kitten, these firefighters came to the rescue. Yeah, they put fires out sometimes, but they also save kittens from distressing situations. They had to remove the spring from the car, but even then, the kitten was still stuck. After some debate, some theories, some investigating into the situation, they figured out the solution. Tuck in all the extremities and just give a little tug. You're free, little cat. No driving cars until you're 16.
It's early morning and there's a stir around the centre. Goff has returned from a call-out with an animal in an unbelievable predicament.
Something about animals and cars. It's just a bad situation waiting to happen. This fox has gotten himself into quite a curious predicament. He has his head stuck in a wheel. Yeah, the fox's head isn't really that big, but the hole he got his head stuck in is even smaller. This is one of those how did you even do this type of moments. No matter, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the other how. How do we get you out? Well, this team took a little while. They took all the proper precautions, but they eventually formulated a plan, and they managed to free the fox out from this wheel. Thank goodness. The fox is being treated and can now recover before returning to normal life. And this wheel is being brought somewhere where it can learn to stop looking so tantalizing. Well, this seems to be an occurrence that happens often enough in Wales. Sheep getting stuck in the river. Maybe they need to put up some guardrails near this river. Or put these people on the payroll because what they're doing is an incredible job. And a tough job. This guy's trying to get the sheep out of the river, and you never know how heavy a wet sheep in a river is until you're trying to lift it. It takes several attempts, but he finally gets the sheep to dry safety. And he isn't the only hero in this river. We have others, because another sheep was stuck in the river. This time the rescue was performed by some kayakers. We're glad this river's being patrolled by sheep guardian angels. We can rest easy at night knowing that these heroes are out there, paddles and all. What is this guy doing? Pulling up bricks? What happened? He accidentally buried his keys at the job site? No, something more valuable is under these bricks. A pregnant dog. Yeah, somehow. A pregnant dog was buried alive underneath all of this. And these local residents of Russia have jumped in to help. They probably also don't know how this happened. They know that they have to get this dog out. And this guy works quickly as there isn't a second to spare. And lucky for Mama Dog, she gets out safely. Thanks to these heroes. The scene here is in Kenya, and there's an animal in need. The problem is this animal is in need, but is way taller than everyone else. It's a giraffe, and he's got a tire stuck on his neck. And since that tire's all the way down on the base of his neck, that's several feet of giraffe neck that the tire would have to clear. It's no easy task, but these people are up to the challenge. The giraffe wouldn't be willing to just let people come up to him and pull a tire off his neck. So we must be thankful for modern medicine in this situation. Medicine may get the assist, but people score the points as they do the actual work of freeing this giraffe up. Now he'll be comfortable, and won't be the butt of all giraffe jokes on the open plains. This giant green turtle had the misfortune of getting wedged right into between these two rocks on a beach in Oman. But it all kind of evened out when the turtle had the good fortune that a kind British couple happened to be strolling by and found him. And what made the situation even better, the woman happened to be a marine biologist. What luck! This couple got right to work, trying to free the turtle, but he was really stuck. They tried for about half an hour, unable to move him free, but Miss Marine Biologist used some quick thinking, got a piece of driftwood, and helped to pry the turtle free as her boyfriend lifted and lifted and lifted, and finally freed the turtle. Now this turtle's going somewhere far away from big rocks.
Oh, he's good, I think.
This family was in their home when they were visited by a raven who sat on their fence and began squawking. and squawking for an entire hour. They finally decided they needed to investigate and see what's up. Turned out, the raven seemed to be asking for their help. For anyone's help. He had some quills stuck in the side of his face and neck region. And with the raven's wings and lack of fingers, he was unable to pull them out himself. So he sought out some of those tall human animal things with fingers. And this family was more than happy to help. It took a bit of time, and it couldn't have felt good getting those quills pulled out. But once they were out, oh boy did that raven feel much better. These two guys are running around like mad on this beach filled with seals. What is going on? Oh, I see, they're helping the seals. You see, seals are quite prone to getting entangled in fishing wire and other garbage that gets thrown into the ocean. And when it gets stuck on them, they can't get it off themselves. They needed the help of these two beach heroes. Watch these guys run around, grabbing seals and cutting them free. Whether it be the fishing line or pieces that have seemed to come off of a reflective jacket, they're taking it all off. And as if to say thank you, after they free one baby seal, the baby seal kind of just stops, doesn't run off, just waits, and looks back at the guys. The seal recognizes a hero just like we do. This has got to be the most embarrassing moment of my life. Could you guys please free me and never tell anyone about this? Oh man, why are you filming? You're not going to put this on Kangaroo Rat Tube, are you? A lot of my friends are on there. No, luckily it just went on human YouTube, and this little guy was lucky to be later released. Away from any sockets. This is a curious scene. I watched a good deal of that show Cops, but I've never seen this episode. What do we have, two perps? Messing with the trash bin? Are these bears trying to get into the trash bin, or wait, they trying to get something out of the trash bin? Or perhaps someone? Yeah, a bear cub was trapped in the trash bin, and the bear family was trying to rescue him. Since they were unable, these deputies stepped in. They acted somewhat quickly, mainly carefully. Got the trash bin open, and they gave the cub an escape route via a ladder. Then waited. The cub was later quoted as saying, "I'm sticking to trash cans in public parks from now on." It's extraordinary what can happen out there in the world sometimes. And don't forget, these things don't only happen on land, they can happen in water as well. A diver was in Hawaii and was out in the water, swimming with the manta rays, having himself a great time, not planning on anything else to happen to him in the water. But as he went underwater, a dolphin swam right up to him. It was trying really hard to get his attention, and the diver realized it had come to him for help. This dolphin had a fishing line stuck in his mouth and also in his flipper. How amazing that this dolphin